Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
Life Giver, September 2. For I know whom I have believed. 2 Timothy 1:12.
The apostle was looking into the great beyond, not with uncertainty or dread, but with joyous hope and longing expectation. As he stands at the place of martyrdom, he sees not the sword of the executioner, or the earth so soon to receive his blood. He looks up through the calm blue heaven of that summer day into the throne of the Eternal. This man of faith beholds the ladder of Jacob's vision, representing Christ, who has connected earth with heaven and finite humanity with the infinite God. His faith is strengthened as he calls to mind how patriarchs and prophets have relied upon the one who is his support and consolation, and for whom he is giving his life. From these holy persons, who from century to century have borne testimony for their faith, he hears the assurance that God is true. His fellow apostles, who to preach the gospel of Christ went forth to meet religious bigotry and heathen superstition, persecution, and contempt, who counted not their lives dear unto themselves, that they might bear aloft the light of the cross amidst the dark mazes of infidelity. These he hears witnessing to Jesus as the Son of God and the Savior of the world. From the rack, the stake, the dungeon, from dens and caves of the earth, there falls upon his ear the martyr's shout of triumph. He hears the witness of steadfast souls, who though destitute, afflicted, tormented, yet bear fearless solemn testimony for the faith. These, yielding up their lives for the faith, declare to the world that he in whom they have trusted is able to save to the uttermost. Ransomed by the sacrifice of Christ, washed from sin in his blood, and clothed in his righteousness, Paul has the witness of himself that his soul is precious in the sight of his Redeemer. His life is hid with Christ in God, and he is persuaded that he who has conquered death is able to keep that which is committed to his trust. His mind grasps the Saviour's promise, "I will rise up at the last day," John 6:40. His thoughts and hopes are centered on the second coming of his Lord. And as the sword of his executioner descends, and the shadows of death gather about the martyr, his latest thought springs forward, as will his earliest in the Great Awakening, to meet the life-giver who shall welcome him into the joy of the blessed. Further reflection. Do I know him in whom I have believed, he who is my only hope?